Preparing for live stream. Yes, and now we are live sa ating page. I just want to ask if maklaro na ba ang slide?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Thank you so much. This word, anyone, is one of the common words usually gina-ask na teacher. Even ako, diba? When you are going to ask students, wala kayo mo answer. Of course, was there anyone? No. At this moment, we will be discussing new lesson, no? Specifically, student engagement techniques and strategies. But before that, let's have our activity. I mean, the objectives. The objectives first of our discussion this morning. What are the learning objectives? First, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to define student engagement, identify the different levels of engagement, determine the various techniques and strategies about student engagement, and lastly, one of the major activity or output in this lesson is applying the different techniques and strategies about student engagement through creating an activity. So one of the major output yun yung gagawin ninyo by pair activity. So through these objectives, we will be guided sa ating lesson this morning. Now, but before that, let's have a short activity first. By the way, are you familiar with the game Guess the Word? Parang guess the word. Na I picture, sumpay-sumpay, then you are going to identify what word is that. Are you familiar with that one?
Yes po, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes po, sir.
So much. Now, I will be giving you five words that you're going to guess. Are you ready? I do hope that everyone will participate in this activity. Okay? In order to have dili gubot na interaction, no, I prefer that you are going to chat your answer. Okay? Chat your answer na lang. Okay, then I will be calling, if mag-chat na kayo ng answer, I will be calling you, no, for your answer. Okay? Let's have first example. This one. What word is this? Anong word yan siya? Anyone? Yan, ano nag-chat? Sabi ni Christine Joy Canoy, engagement daw. Okay? Which is correct. That's correct. Yes, Christine. Paano mo na-come up yung word na engagement?
Good morning, sir. So, answer ka nang pagkakita na ko sa ring, gitaga-agreeing ang girl. So, means engaged na sila. Then, plus mentos. So, ment, tapos minus OS man ning pinaka-last, sir. So, engagement po.
Okay, that is the correct, no? The first picture depicts it engaged. The second is mentos. However, there is a minus, the OS. Tanggalan mo lang yung OS ng mentos, that's engagement. Okay? O, diba? Yan na siya ka-engage. Engaging no, na activity. I do hope for the next item, no, maka-answer mo. Again, I hope for the next item, kay nagkadugay, nagkalisod ang level. Sige? Let's have the next one. I do hope everyone will participate. And think, no? Think sure. Go. I will give you enough time. I highly encourage everyone to check your answer. Balag mali. It's okay to check. Balag, try and try lang. Try until you succeed. Yeah, diba? Okay. Sabi ni Judy, technique daw. What makes it technique? Jody.
So, good morning po, sir. Good morning, classmates. So, at first, sir, ang banaan ako sa nagarapata, and I realized, sir, na English ana says take, and then kanang just do it na logo is a Nike po siya. So, technically, take, so T-I, to say spelling, this Nike or Nike, and so man pa-pronounce, and Nike is, so, and in relation with our topic, sir, sa student engagement techniques and strategies, I realized, sir, na technique.
Okay, which is correct. Thank you so much, Julie. Very good, no? The answer for this one is technique. Huh? Ano, sir? Tick. Just like what has been explained by Jody earlier, it's tick, no? The grapata, photo sa ano, it's tick. Then the logo there is Nike or Nick. Nike rather, Nike or Nike, Nick naman, Nike. So, tick, tapos Nike, tick or Nike, tick Nike, di ba? Tick Nike. So, doon also sa word na technique. Di ba? So, in that case pa lang, oh, ano na pa di ayong kita sabo? Okay, so, how about this one, this item? Kindly chat your answers. Okay, sayon Rani, sayon lang. That is correct. It's rebellion. The symbol renium plus bell. Tapos lion, rebel, lion. So, rebellion. That's correct. Very good. Oy, at least no na ano mo ano no. Okay, ganyan pala. Next, the last, second to the last. Second to the last, kani. Okay, kani daw. Kung naay makatupani ay ma-happy jud ko. Ma-happy jud ko nga naay nakukuhaan. Yan. Go. Okay, that is correct. Strategies. So I have a question. Yes, Elias. Kasi sabi ni Elias, strategies daw. What makes it strategies? Sige daw. Explain.
Strategy sir kay ang stock na plus kanang T gani sir T ang coffee sir bo. Tapos nas G's mo na ang kuan kanang nasa picture sir ba matug strategy sir.
Sa to na? Kung sa to na?
Ay
Sa
sir.
first piece. Ay, di na.
Ay dili ka ng sige na ang straw sir ba ang straw ba natang straw.
Ay,
Tapos
straw din. Lahi mo din magtanaw no straw din. Magtanaw.
tanaw
Sige,
yung
sige,
straw. T.
lahi mo ng ano, yeah, straight line. It's a straight
Ay
line.
dili.
Di na straw. Pero at least, nakuha niya po ni Elias. Okay, so the answer, that's correct. Now, it's, the first image is straight line. So, straight. Diba, straight. Then, T. Tapos, so, sir, coin, stand. May nag-answer alin na stream 10 daw. Stream 10. So, dili po sa stream 10. The answer is strategies. So, straight plus T plus G's. So, straight T, G's. Oh, diba kayo? Bisaya ni sa coin ay nga G's, ba G's din na?
Straw man sir.
Okay. Sige. The answer is strategy. Thank you. The last item. Kani, the last item. Kani, go. Sa kaya dito, no? Kailan mo ng lalaki? Aloy, kayang wala kailan sa lalaki. Kaya rapod kaya nga sa ani. Sama na Christine, attention. Tapos your intention. Ay, ala, dahil doon intention, dahil ka answer din, dahil ka answer. Sige, na attention, na intention. Okay. Sir, unsa man na nga word?
Sir, na-double na ako.
Okay. Sige, thank you. The correct answer for this is attention. Sir, hanap yun sa mga attention. Sige. Kitten. Ang kitten, may nusanog K, di ba? Kitten na lang, kitten. Then, ang lalaki dito si Shawn Mendes. So, it's kitten. Kung inyo siya isulat, mahalo sa kitten, kitten plus Shawn. Then, intention. Di ba? Dili po siya pwede mahimong intention. Layo ra dodool ra siya, but the answer is the most appropriate one is attention. Intention. Diba? Intention. Di pa siya pwede intention. Like, kitten man, di ba intent? So, dodool ang answer na attention or attention, intention or attention for this one. Okay, thank you so much for participating sa ating small activity ngayon. I do hope that na-engage mo ano yung activity na. I hope naka-think mo critically. Because by looking at the images rather, or the pictures, diba? Kasama din nga word, o mura ginakitaw ba yung utok? Ginatry o ginatest ang iyong critical thinking aning nga activity. Okay, thank you so much. So the words that have been presented earlier, okay, these are the words that you will be encountering as we are going to discuss the different levels of engagement later. Students engagement. So at this moment, let's define first what is student engagement. So in education, student engagement refers to the degree of attention, interest, optimism, passion that students show when they are learning, especially the topic that has been taught to them, which extends their motivation level as they are going to learn and progress into education. Wait lang ha, mag-change ako ang AirPods. Okay, student engagement is very important, especially in the classroom setting, because if the teacher is focusing only on talk, no, it has less engagement. Okay, how much more the online class? I mean, ang online class jud ang gina-test ang engagement sa estudyante. Unlike face-to-face, because you can have various activities face-to-face, you can really guide those students there, especially when they're going to have an activity. So there will be an engagement. In online class, it's so difficult for the teacher to guide the students. It's so difficult for the students. It's too difficult to have a proper engagement with the students. So there are activities or there are strategies, for online class to have student engagement. But most likely, sa online class, limited kaayo ang student engagement. There are three types of student engagement: the behavioral, the emotional, and cognitive. That is why various researchers naglalabasan towards the engagement of the students, especially during online and face-to-face. There are certain studies also comparing the engagement of the students in online setup and in face-to-face setup. So with regard to the different types of engagement, student engagement, this is when students show up to class excited to learn, participate in learning, and show a positive attitude towards learning. When we say behavioral, example of this is students behave and don't act out. They bring everything they need during class. They follow instructions, work carefully, and participate in any class discussion. In the emotional aspect of student engagement, students in their area, they feel like they're part of the community and they're happy to be there. There is a fun learning. And of course, under emotional engagement, students greet you they smile, they interact with you positively, not just you, but also their classmates. And they show attentiveness during class discussion. That's emotional. And lastly, cognitive, the intellectual part. Okay? It's the intellectual engagement of the students. Okay? It shows how the students eager to learn to your lesson. Okay? They're going to think deeply about the topic being discussed. And by that, no, having this kind of engagement, students will ask you questions, will ask the teacher series of questions regarding their lessons, and they go beyond learning. They do not limit their learning in the four walls of the classroom. They explore. So kamo po, as student ngayon, do not limit no, sa ituro ng teacher. Again, ito yung sinasabi ko always mga estudyante ko. Do not limit sa ginaturo ng teacher. Always explore outside classroom. Okay? Explore more. Napakaraming sources. At this moment, I will be presenting the levels of engagement according to Philip Celesti, the founder and executive officer of the Center of Leadership in School Reform. According to him, there are 5 ways. There are 5 ways that students respond or adapt to the different related tasks or activities given by the teacher. 5 levels. Level 1 is the lowest. Level 2, 3, 4, 5. The level 5 is the highest. According to Philip, the lowest is, we have here, rebellion. Ano ba yung under ng rebellion? Okay? Diverted attention. Dahan yung mga distraction, like wala siya focus sa klase. No commitment. Wala siya gana maminaw. AKA, the behavior problem. Yes, existing siya ng mga estudyante. Okay? Whether you like it or not, this kind of rebellion student ko is really existing. Okay? Wala akong nabuhat na. Because that's the reality. Kaya nga, it's upon the teacher, no, on how he or she will give or conduct an effective strategy to address this kind of students. So, what are these rebellious students usually do? Refuses to do the assigned task, acts in ways to disrupt others, mga samukan sa klase, they substitute tasks and activities to which he or she is committed, defiant, self-conscious about the lack of ability, and ito, they think they are smarter than the teacher. Yung mga nga ng mga estudyante, as existing na sila. So as educators, tayo teacher, you need to think an effective strategy to address these students. Take note also that iba-iba yung level of engagement ng estudyante. Kaya nga, when you create an activity, you need to make sure that all of these 5 levels no, are being hit. E dapat ma-address na sila lahat. Sir, naka-encounter na ka-uingan ng estudyante? Yes. Many times. So ako po, ani, wala, muradyo ko ka ng imbis nga ang estudyante ang mugukod sa teacher, ako ka na nayokon. Murag iro, nayokon. Okay? Of course, for the commitment, for the passion of teaching. I am very considerate because naku estudyante na, isa mo buhat ang output. Gikapoy, bitaw ko. Naku ko estudyante na gikapoy ko, ibagsak na ako. Wala ko siya tuan. Pakialam. Kasi pakialam mo, so, the level 2, no, we have the retreatism. Same pa rin, same with the rebellion. However, these are students na the loner. Have you noticed students na very passive sa klase? Kabatay mo, anak, parang, lingkot lang sa dira. Niyadto lang sa eskwelahan para muadto sa eskwelahan. Wala yung learning na nahitabo sa iya, kaya wala man. No attention, no commitment happen to that student. Wala lang, lingkod lang siya. Kung pangapan mo, di mo answer. Wala lang. Kung lingkod lang isa, ay naday mga ikanang estudyante, Yes, naa na siya, existing dyan na siya. Yun na siya maligaya. Ano yung usually ginagawa ng mga estudyante? Try not to be noticed, disengage from lesson or assigned tasks, do not participate, do not, I mean, usually not disruptive to learning of the others, kundi absent late, I mean, habitual yung absenteeism niya. Not just absenteeism, but also its tardiness. Okay? Gusto mapag-isa, yes na yung mga estudyante na yung anak. So, as educator, paano ba? How are you going to conduct an activity na ma-engage siya? So, okay, yeah. The third level is ritual or passive compliance. So, merong commitment, merong attention, but slow, but mababa lang. Again, merong commitment, merong attention, pero mababa lang. Ano lang, kaya lang sa eskwelahan, aron mo pasar lang for the sake of compliance. Upasa og requirements for the sake of compliance lang. There's no effort, no? There's no effort. Wala siya pakialam. Like, ay, wala may pangayo, so kana lang ipasa. That's, settling for less. Nag-settle for less lang din siya. Wala lang. So, of course, ako, teacher, kung ganun mo output, mo na po yung grado. Diba na ito kayo, oy, kapangit sa yung output, dahil pag ganito grado. No. Kaya kamo, teacher, students, no, do not settle for less. As future educator also, you need to think, no, saan nga bata? Ano yung activity? So, gawa ka na strategy that makes him more engaged, no? So, anong pag-inspire sa iya, ha? To have a high attention or better attention, as well as mahimo siyang committed towards learning. Ano? Talasa? Muni ang mga yan, nagsettle for less lang. O tulog skulahan along parang kasar. O dawat lang 75 na grado. Okay? Murag kumbaga ka bare minimum. Okay? So kung kamo, taas ka mong standard na mili uyab, dapat po, ang mga estudyante, dili mo nag-settle for bare minimum. Okay? Sir, kauyabo na dugay ko, sir. Mag-settle na ko, anak. Tares. Anyway, the fourth level, the strategic compliance. Okay? High attention, but not committed enough. Again, mataas yung attention niya sa klase, but he or she is not committed enough. The rule follower or the overachiever. Maring nga mga estudyante. Ano yung usually ginagawa nila? Wants to earn A in your class, wants to get in college, volunteers response to earn points, use extra opportunities to make up occasional lapses, motivated by rewards. Yeah, this is usually alalay ng behaviorism, alalay ng operant conditioning. Diba? Are you familiar with operant conditioning? Yung positive reinforcement, negative reinforcement, negative punishment, and positive punishment. Yan. So, nagsalig lang. Ay, mo-appeal kong activity kay high plus points. Kung ano sila nga mga estudyante. Ay, di ko mo-appeal ang activity. Wala maging hatag sila na plus points. Yeah. Students nowadays are like that. They are very reliant to that reward. They are what we call reward-driven individuals. Nagsalig lang. Always nagsalig sa plus points. Bali, wala tayong learning. Okay? We usually think learning, pero there is always a reward for that. Amon lang ginaisip nila. There's always a reward and everything. Muna yung anak ng mga estudyante. I hope so, dili mo yung anak. I hope so you have the passion to learn. No? The passion, the commitment to learn. You're committed enough to learn in my class. Wala lang muna. For the sake ay, okay, meron lang ta. I hope so, di mo yung anak. Kaya na-adji mga estudyante nga na. And that's very rampant nowadays. Very existing. Ang akong gitawag ana siya is problem na dyan sa nga kung may encounter sa mga estudyante. dili mo lihok ako mga bata na wala plus points. Tama. So as educator, as teacher, yeah, paano yung sa i-address na mga problem? Nako gibuhat anak. Nako yung mga activities to na malingaw din sila, like wala sila nag-focus sa reward. Nag-focus sila sa maka-learn. Ang kita mo nga ng activity. The last but not the least is the authentic engagement. Ano na? There's already a high attention, they're committed enough, students who loves to learn. Bali, ano lang, wala siya nagsalig sa reward, pumunta siya ng school because he or she wants to learn. She has the passion to learn. May mga ingana po ng mga estudyante. I hope so ang ingana po ito. Like, authentic teacher, like, you have the eagerness, no, to motivate students, the passion to motivate and teach students effectively. I hope so ingana po, ingana mga teacher. Sa mga estudyante ani, they love learning for the sake of learning. They want to earn A in their class and they will. Wants to get into a competitive college. Wala sila nag-settle o kanang bukot-bukot or kanang putso-putso nga school. Na mga competitive enough sila to apply universities, big universities. Yeah. So again, what are those 5 levels? First, let's have a recap. We have rebellion. Second one, ritualism. The third one, ritual or passive compliance. The fourth one is strategic compliance. And the last one is authentic engagement. That's the 5 levels, no? Na kailangan nyo i-consider. Ito yung question. How to increase authentic student engagement through cooperative learning? Yeah, cooperative learning is one of the strategy, no, na gina-promote ng mga researchers or even teachers to increase the engagement of the students inside the classroom. So what is cooperative learning? Yeah, anyone in the class, what is cooperative learning? Anyone? Any insight that you can share? What is cooperative learning? Don't be shy. You can raise your hand. Yeah, you can raise your hand if you want to share. Alam mo, ulo sila. Huwag mahiya. Yes, Jody. Jody. Wala si Jody. Yes, Marlowe.
Good morning, sir. So what is cooperative learning? For me, sir, cooperative learning, it is about po interaction between the teacher and the student. And when we say cooperative learning po, sir, it is not forceful. Sa perspective sa student ani, sir, is that they have inner motive to participate on the class discussion, sir, because naman sila inner motive, so mao to siya ang naga-drive sa ila na mo cooperate. So mao to siya, sir.
Thank you so much, Marlowe, for your insight. How about you, Jenny? Do you have additional insight?
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes.
So for me, sir, mag-add lang ko ta ng insight. So for me, sir, cooperative learning kay teaching method mi siya that involves students kanang naga-work sila together in a small groups to kanang para ma-achieve ang common goal or maka-complete og task, sir. Mao lang po.
Thank you so much, Jenny, for sharing your insight. Okay. So by definition, cooperative learning is a successful teaching strategy which in small teams, no, each students or different levels, different ability, different capability, using a variety of learning activities to improve rather their understanding of a subject. Take note of this one. Dili matawag na cooperative learning kung isa lang ang gawin. Again, hindi matatawag na cooperative learning. That's independent learning pag isa lang yung gawin. Kaya nga if you group by your teacher, you need to work as a team. There should be a teamwork. And by that, it promotes collaboration. Diba? It promotes cooperative learning. Individual in that small group should have a contribution. Walang pabigat dapat, walang dumbbell. However, in reality, hindi na siya malikayan. There are individuals in a certain group na walang takte. Okay? In that case, walang cooperative learning yan. Walang cooperative learning na mangyayari. Kaya nga, cooperative learning, no? Technically, all of the members in that group should work hand in hand. Okay? To promote learning. There should be a cooperation of each individual. Okay? Based on my experience, no, ako kasi pag mag-groupings, it's always random. Okay? Always random yung groupings ko kasi to make it fair. Para fair sa lahat. No one, walang choose your own group. Pero sa inyong activity last time, na ako ginapat choose your own group kasi mahirap kasi kay online. Yan yung ko talaga explanation. Mahirap mag-activity na random pag online. So, ginapat choose your own group ko na lang. So ngayon, may disadvantage kasi at advantages itong cooperative learning. The disadvantages, are you familiar with yung nagtapok ang mga bugoy sa grupo? Nagtapok ang mga dilihaw sa grupo. That's na akong na-encounter sa mga estudyante. Wala gani mo lead sila sa grupo. So, nagsalig lang sila wala lang. Kung ilang output, putso. So dapat in a group, there's always a knowledgeable other and meron ding yung may din contribution o meron din yung medyo pabigat. That's the total package of a group. Better kung if they will work as a team talaga. However, di na sa malikayan. Kaya nga, sa groupings pa lang dapat tayo mas proud sa ilahan. Na mo act as leader. The one who will guide their classmates, the one who will guide the team, the group. And also, sa groupings, as a team, dyan ang effort and work. Hindi dyan mag-individualism. Kaya di naman na matawag ng teamwork or cooperative learning kung individualism or independent learning. Okay? I will share this one. Ito. Cooperative learning should not be confused with a dreaded group project. Are you familiar with this? Every group project. Di ba? It's, that's the reality talaga. Existing ni siya nga problem. Di na siya malikayan. Okay? That's one of the problem na ako mga na-encounter every time mag-groupings ko. Sir, si Kuan ba? Si Jenny maghanoy, wala tamang tabang sir, usaon man ni. So, man na sir, sige. Sir, kung ikaw sir naka-encounter na ka sir, giunsa nimo pag-address. Okay? Para fair ang grado. Of course, unfair man gud sa part na mao nilang group score. Unya, siya rin nagbuhat. Madamay tanan, para sa nag-score tanan, di ba? Kung imong group score is 90, less ang contribution sa isa, 90 gihapon yung score. Di ba? It's unfair. Yeah, I've been a victim for that, no? Pag-college. So, ko, ka-effort na ako, akong classmate, ay mga pakialam. So, sir, kung ikaw, teacher, sa yung pag-address sa mga issue. So, ang ginawa ko, are you familiar with peer evaluation? Okay? Kaya nga, in a group activity, group project, any collaborative activity, there's always peer evaluation. Okay? There's always peer evaluation with specific criteria in order also to assess how much the contribution of your classmates to the group. Rin naambag niya. Palang daan ay si Kuan, si Marlowe. Uy, tamang si Marlowe. Zero na ako sa peer evaluation. Diba? Okay? Kaya nga, again, if gagawa kayo ng group project or group activity, there's always peer evaluation for that. Ako, let me share you this one. Yan. Cooperative learning is student collaboration, communication, and creation. Through collaboration, of course, there is a communication. And by that, communicating with the members in a group, to achieve cooperative learning, then you can create something, create an output, a very good or excellent output. let me share you this one, a meme, before tayo mag-proceed, no? Sa strategies. Yan. Teacher humor. Who says teaching is stressful? I'm 39. I feel safe. Okay? I do hope, ha? Dili ito, especially, no? Grabe ang paperwork, di ba? As teacher, no? Una, ano ta, the noblest profession of all. Because, di ba, lalim mga itong trabaho, mutulog klase. Grabe pa ka mga effort sa mga PowerPoints, sa mga instructional materials, activities, mahuna pa ka. Hala, usa may bunga to na ko ani, uy, maglas po ma. Diba? Grabe good. Let's proceed to this one na lang, the last week. Ano eh? Come on. My face after I give instruction and someone asks to do, di ba? Hindi lang malikayan sa mga estudyante. Dapat yung instruction. Unsa ito, sir? Di ba? May mga nga mga estudyante. Common is ito. O pinaka-common dyan. Class, prepare 1/4 sheet of paper. 1/4, sir? Di ba? Ay, marami na lang. Marami na lang kung siyon ng bata. Okay. Pero of course, di nato na pwede mabuhat, kaya bawal na siya. Say ganit, pag na mga bata ng ana, sir, 1/4, sir, mo na po ko. Ay, dili. Klaro kayo mo instruction, karang clear. The instruction is very clear. Kung algi ka ng badlungon yung bata, no, ambot na asa gibutan niyang pangutok, na-divert ang attention. Huh? Sige, let's continue. Why is there a need to examine student engagement? Bakit kaya? Take note, successful learning is more than passive information. All learning, except for simple rote memorization, requires active involvement of this learning. Mao gani na nga, mas maka-learn ang estudyante if they are really engaged to your lesson. Talagang they participate in your lesson, active ka siya, engaging mo mga activities, na-engage sa lesson, nadala siya, yan. That's meaningful learning. And by that, there's a certain study for that, no? Students who are engagedly, who have a high engagement towards your lesson, kabalo ba mo nga na mabutang siya sa mga long-term memory? Mabutang na siya sa mga long-term memory. Para mga simple lecture, rote memorization, mabutang na siya sa, so short-term memory lang yun na siya. Para mga engaged ka sa klase, active ka, mabutang na siya sa long-term memory. Kaya nga, as educator or teacher, yes, mangita dyan ang paraan na ma-engage sila nga mga estudyante. So much for this. Yeah, ito. Common problem nowadays. Common problem is the attention spans of the students. Again, attention spans of the students. Yes, baba na kayong attention span. Talagang magklase ka. Kana common is sa sa face-to-face at app. Nagklase ng teacher. Yung estudyante ka, tanga dito. For example, may mga nagtanaw siya sa bintana. Yan. Ay nga na ang estudyante. Ang yun ako na ng estudyante, no? Yes. Okay? May mga nga na estudyante. Gamay na lang sa ayo ang attention span sa mga bata. According to this statement, 15 minutes, no? 10 to 15 minutes. Yan. After 10 minutes, mawala na sa focus. Kaya nga, every discussion dito dapat, after 10 minutes, tayo mo pabuhaton na Q&A portion. Dapat, dili ka kung ikaw teacher, ka, always ka, bantayan mo ang mga estudyante. Kaya na, after 10 minutes, magtabi na sa kilid. Okay? Isa sa mga distractors during class is cellphone. In face-to-face class, one of the distraction is cellphone. Kung dapat wala yung mag-cellphone sa klase. Okay? Kaya na, mag-cellphone na, wala na. With this one, how do I know that my students understood today's lesson? What evidence do I have that my students are achieving? And how can I better engage them tomorrow so that they can begin to become authentic learners? Kindly ask yourselves about that one. Ano yung activities na kailangan gawin para ma-engage sila? Yan. Authentic student engagement is the one common avenue to reach all students. Now, there are 17 engagement strategies. No? Actually, nice course dira. Sa internet class, kung mag-search mo sa internet, napakaraming engagement strategies. Again ha, daghan jud kaayong student engagement strategies class. Ang lang akong gihatag is just a sample. Sample lang ito sa student engagement strategies. I have my source there. Okay? And class, you can use these strategies in your lesson. Okay? It depends also the topic, no? It depends also the topic. Dapat may alignment, may appropriateness also. Kana. Okay? And let's have your activity. Yan. Let's have an activity called 3Ps, pair, plan, present. Yeah, by pairing activity. Again, by pairing activity. So you are students need a pair for this activity. This pair will plan. Yeah, you are going to create an activity, plan or create an activity related to your course, and there should be a corresponding techniques or strategies about student engagement incorporating to your activity. They will be given 3 to 5 minutes to present and defend their output using PowerPoint or face-to-face man ta next week, no? Face-to-face ta next week. Using Manila paper lang siguro, yeah. Then you are graded according to this rubric. Yan. Next. This is a sample guide. Sample guide for creating activity, the title of your activity, what is your activity all about, the process on how to conduct your activity, and explain the technique or strategy incorporating your activity. That's the sample guide. Do you want a sample? Gusto mo example? Math lang niya example ha. Math lang niya example. Wait lang ha, murag updos kaya akong mata. Okay, let's have an example. Ano yung buhaton ng activity? So, the strategy or activity no, is think, pair, share. So, this technique allows students to engage with their peers while solving mathematical problems and encourages active participation and discussion. So, the topic is algebra, the objective is there, the materials needed is already there, and what are the steps? Yeah. Gawa ka ng steps. So, this is the sample. So, what this activity all about, no, or what promotes, no? Ano yung gina-promote activity? The activity encourages collaboration, active participation, discussion among students, making it an effective student engagement technique. It also provides an opportunity for students to develop their critical thinking and problem-solving skills, as well as their ability to communicate their ideas effectively. Another example is this. Mathematical scavenger hunt. So it's a game, a gamification. Mathematical scavenger hunt. So this is a fun and interactive activity that involves solving mathematical problems while searching for clues or objects in a specific area. It is a great way to engage students in math and make the learning process more enjoyable. So kung ano siya ang activity na outside the classroom. Diba, kapansin mo ng Amazing Race ng game or activity, nga, ano siya. Pero in math lang. So topic, geometry, then objective, the materials needed, then the steps. So, na example dire. So for example, one clue might be find triangle with angles that add up to 180 degrees. The group would then search the area to find a triangle and check if its angles add up to 180 degrees. Once they solve the problem, they move to the next station or clue. So this activity encourages student engagement, incorporating teamwork, problem solving, and sense of competition. It allows students also to learn, reinforce mathematical concepts in fun and interactive ways. And also it applies, no? It allows students to apply their learning in mathematics in real life context, making the learning more meaningful and memorable. So PowerPoint will be posted naman din so that you will have a guide, no, for this activity. Clear ba ako activity, or do you have any question or concern? Concern or questions you can raise right now? Yeah, pangutana.
Sir, kanang ikaw yung mag-pair sa mga sir.
Dili, kamoy mangita. Tigaan ta mong sans. Okay lang, kamoy mangita sa yung pair? Okay? Sige, another question. Do you have another questions?